Because there's this one chick who's like, if you want to personify the 80s, it all lands on this one lady
it does.
who has giant hair and wears every ridiculous 80s fashion you could possibly imagine.
At the same
like
time.
the short fat tie, the like pajama bottoms, clown shoes,
giant overcoat with a giant overcoat over that.
Yeah, like
Which all have a different pattern on them.
Well, like
that's a different
huge
color.
earrings that are weird, and then like 1,000 different pins of
rainbow socks. I mean, just imagine, like, if you picture in your mind the 80s, and she appears.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
If wild 80s appears.
If like, Ferris Bueller, Madonna from Who's That Girl, and Ducky fucked,
yeah,
that would be this girl.
Yeah. First of all, that would be great. But yeah.
Yep. And somehow this girl has self-esteem problems.
Yeah, she met a boy or something, and everything's sad. But that is all just to get us to the scene where she is staying at the school until like 10 o'clock at night, and she's the only one there in one of the many drama rooms of the school, and she's going through the old items like the sash and the tiara. And the tiara decides to send out the spirit of Mary Lou.
Well, because she prized the gems off
yeah,
of
she
it.
decides she wants
That's
the
what
little
did it.
sparkly gem off the tiara, which is just a cheap piece of crap anyway.
Well,
Yeah.
And
she was going to add it to her vest collection.
so she's ghost murdered in what at first is going to look like an awesome death, and we were like literally standing up in the room ready for this to happen.
The wind picks up.
Yes, the wind in the room.
Stuff in the room starts falling over, like all the art stuff, and
Paper mache.
Paper mache just starts shredding and flying everywhere.
Yep.
She had put on the
cape.
Yeah.
Immediately that wraps around her neck.
Starts choking her. Starts choking a bitch.
Drags her to the floor.
Yep.
Cut to shot down the room. In the foreground is a paper cutter where the blade rises up.
Yes.
And you see her in the background sliding towards
Yes.
the paper cutter.
Yes.
And then they just keep cutting back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
And eventually
Until they get her head right under the blade with the neck
right
on the blade.
right
And then
to be
suddenly it yanks her up to the ceiling.
and hangs her.
And completely blue balls us
Yeah.
on a paper cutter beheading.
Yeah, and so we're thinking, oh, okay, it wants to make it look like a suicide. But then, no, after she's dead, it throws her out the window. Through the window.
Apparently they have the worst coroner on the planet in this
Spectral
town.
defenestration.
Yeah,
Because everyone's like, oh, she committed suicide.
how?
By
She hung
strangling herself and throwing herself out a window.
She must have strangled herself with a rubber band.
Yeah.
And when she died, she let go, and it flung her out the window.
Well, she hung herself.
That's
and
the
then-
most likely.
And then the cape gave way, and she landed on all this confetti on the floor, and then just slipped right out the window.